I didn't realize I had it like that still. Oops. Hang on. Broadcast settings. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're playing Overwatch today. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. Actually, no. That is not what I meant to do. We are going to play No Limits because the new hero, Jean-Baptiste, came out recently. And I've tried him out a little bit. I've played him. I've got to say, he's interesting to play. But we'll talk more about that when we actually get to playing him. But for now, during skirmish, I'm just going to play like some Pharah or something like that. He's definitely a weird hero. I can tell that guy's like checking him out for the first time. He's definitely a weird one to play. Like, it's fun, but it's just really weird. It's very different from other heroes in the game. And once again, like I said, we'll talk more about that. Who do you think you are, sir? Okay. I haven't played with him on Busan yet. I imagine he would be kind of good, like, because he can get to pretty high places. I imagine he'll be pretty good, like, getting up to those, like, higher ledges on the city center. And we're going to have a full-on Baptiste squad going. This is a different skin for him, by the way. This is the classic skin for him. I had some coins to spend, so I got this one. So immediately when you get into the game, or like when you're getting in and playing as Baptiste, you kind of notice his gun has like a sight. I have not figured out like how to use that, if you can. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there is a actual way to use that sight to ADS, but the aesthetic of his like character is just kind of cool. Like, it's almost like a mixture between this like Caribbean space marine kind of guy, like Mass Effect and Pirates of the Caribbean had a baby. So you see these things popping up literally everywhere. I'm gonna play a little bit of healer here. He's a lot of fun to play. Anyway, sorry, I totally... those things that keep popping up everywhere, that I just threw down for myself, they are immortality fields, so you can destroy them, but like, they take quite a bit of shooting, and like, no one's even gone to the point. We're all just standing up here trying to kill each other as Baptiste. But the point of that immortality field is exactly how it sounds. You literally cannot die within that field. And so thankfully they made it destroyable. As you can see in the top right, where it says Grimeevil's thing was destroyed. That is his immortality field that has been destroyed. I'm still... sorry, I look like an idiot playing him. I'm still trying to get used to it. So what I just did there, I just kind of stood in front of his ultimate there, because I did not feel like getting blasted with like extra powerful shots. I don't actually know like how much more powerful those shots are. Like how much it powers up the primary fire or secondary fire or anything like that. Apparently you can actually use it though along with his bio grenades, which I think is pretty cool. Oh boy. That's not good. So as you can see, he's an interesting character to play. He's got like a lot. In my opinion, he's one of the more complex characters. He's got a lot of like I don't know, complicated stuff, or a lot more. Sorry, totally got distracted. He's got like a lot more abilities, is what I'm trying to think of when I'm saying this, than like most of the other heroes. God, I'm gonna freaking die. Like, he's got this like rocket jump, and he's got the bio grenades, and he's got the immortality field, and he's got the primary fire, and he's got the burst healing that he can use, and oh boy.
Let him up. Watch your back.
Ouch. One thing I wish the bio grenades did, although he might be way too overpowered if they actually did this, is like kind of behave somewhat like Ana's bio grenades, like where either it blocks healing to enemies or it at least does some damage to them. Because I feel like if you got shot in the face with that thing, it probably wouldn't feel too good. So maybe like if you got a direct hit, it would do something. Oh, you sneaky Symmetra. See, everyone, I feel like he's actually kind of a player, or a hero that like you play for a little bit and then you're just like, okay, I've had my fun as him. I'm gonna switch now. Like, I feel like unless you're specifically a support player, you kind of lose interest in him kind of quickly. So I'm actually going to be switching over to Pharah again. I've been playing a lot of Pharah, trying to practice recently. I've gotten some pretty good plays, if I do say so myself. But Baptiste is a fun hero to play. I don't want it to sound like I'm saying that he's not. I just feel like, speaking of his longevity, it's mainly just going to be support, like, oriented people playing him. Because, like, even though they kind of went for a DPS support kind of mixture with him, it didn't quite come off fully in what I'm sure they were hoping for. I mean, maybe it did. Maybe I'm just bad at him. I think it did actually say on his damage, or in his, sorry, his difficulty thing, I think it did say he was like within the most difficult range, so 3 stars. Whereas Pharah is only 1 star, hence why I am good at her, or somewhat decent at her. Where? Who? Oh. So a somewhat kind of good, like, strategy to use if you're playing as Pharah against Baptiste is just pelt his, immortality field with the rockets, because you can chunk that thing down in, like, 2 or 3 hits. And so, obviously, that does give you a, pretty quick opportunity to kill him. I don't like that Hanzo being there. Yeah. So my stats are terrible right now, but that's okay. I've just kind of missed playing Overwatch. Like, not even worrying about stats, not worrying about competitiveness, not like, you know, just playing it for fun, kind of kicking back, maybe doing some streaming, recording. I've missed streaming and recording a lot, actually. not trying to make excuses. I know that I probably could find time to do it. It's more of a lack of motivation, I guess, than a lack of time. But, like... I'm so sorry. We've been extremely busy with school and stuff like that. What? Oh, come on. She totally could not have gotten that. I don't believe she got that. But we've been extremely busy with school. Like, I'm sure anyone who's in college or high school understands that that stuff just takes over everything you do. Which, unfortunately, we feel the need to go and all. We know it will give us more opportunity for the future, I suppose, if, like, a creative career or outlet doesn't necessarily do it for us. I have no idea where that was shooting me from. Oh, there it is. Come on, guys, go get on the point. What are you doing? I was by myself out there for so long, and I saw them, like, just huddled behind. But that is also kind of the fun part of just playing Overwatch for fun, is that you don't necessarily need to, like, worry about your teammates being bad. You know, you can just go in, play the match, and if you do bad, you lose, oh well. It's really not that big of a deal. So since we're kind of done with playing Baptiste, I'm just going to go ahead and play Quick Play. Just because I find it more fun when not everyone is the same exact character. But it is a lot of fun playing Baptiste. I do recommend playing it. Like I said, a lot of abilities to work with, so if you can find a good, like, flow of how you're going to use them, like, I feel like Baptiste heavily relies on his abilities, much like Doomfist. So you kind of have to find a good flow for them. You have to find a good order to use them in, a good time to use them. I guess I'll play tank. Let's play Winston. I haven't played much Winston lately. Try and get some experience, some practice as Winston. I need health. Heal me. Heal me. Thank you. Jeez. Freaking Zenyatta. Destroy it. Sorry, I totally lost what I was saying. I have no idea what I was saying before. Oh, he's a hero, sorry. He's a hero that relies very heavily on his abilities, much like Doomfist does. And like Doomfist, you kind of have to find this, like, good flow of how to use him. So for Doomfist, the way I like to do it, if I haven't played much Overwatch, I'm gonna admit that, and so it's hard for me to remember actually what, like, this flow I'm talking about was for him. But I'm pretty sure it's like the punch, like the powered rocket punch kind of thing, then lift, then seismic slam. Usually punch, lift, slam to get away. And then you have your punch again if you want to stay in there. Because the punch reloads the fastest. And so you have it again if you want to stay in the combat. Like if you punch in and then determine that you're happy being in there, you're not really taking too much damage for your own taste. Sorry, oh crap. Got stuck in the corner. Like I said, I don't play Winston much. Winston is one of the few heroes that I really do not play at all. And he's one of the few that I don't really feel too comfortable on, hence why I'm playing him right now on quick play so that I can feel better about him. But anyways, I hope you could decipher the message I was trying to say about how to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, he's a fun hero. I think it's just going to take quite a bit of time for anyone to really get good at him. Unless it's like Overwatch League, like professional League Overwatch players. I feel like they'll get good pretty quick. I have 2 eliminations so far. Doing a great job. Thank you. And I guess the same could be said for like all heroes. Like you have to find a good flow of how to use their abilities. But with most of the heroes, oh thanks. With most of the heroes, their primary fire is strong enough to use without really needing to worry much. It just going in with that. So like Bastion, Soldier 76, like they don't need to rely as heavily on their abilities as other heroes do, like Doomfist or like Jean-Baptiste. Oh boy.
Let them up.
I wonder if that powers up Winston's attack. So, kind of going back to what I was saying earlier about how I've missed streaming and all that, and how like it was kind of a lack of motivation was a huge factor to it. See, like what he just did, that's like a good order to use your abilities as Doomfist. Anyway, sorry. It's more of a lack of motivation, honestly. We really do love doing this. This is a lot of fun to us. This is honestly a career that we would like to follow. Obviously it's not going to like happen right away. It's not going to pay off right away, and we obviously have to stick to it more than we have been. But it is very time consuming, and when we're hounded in life by school or work, just finding like any kind of extra time is rare, and then finding any extra time that we don't want to spend just kicking back and relaxing, like just de-stressing, regaining some energy, is even more rare. But this is kind of relaxing. This is like, I think streaming is more relaxing in my opinion than recording, because when you're recording you have to go back through, edit it, you have to kind of make it look pretty, but on a stream obviously you're not going to be able to really do that much. When it's reposted, obviously you can, and we might. I don't really know for sure if we're planning to do that kind of stuff with our streams that we repost, but you know, it's different, and the motivation to do it is not quite there sometimes. So something that has motivated us recently, or a couple things really, we were kind of just chilling, kicking back, relaxing a little bit, and we realized that Brick was on spring break, or Brick is on spring break. Still, we had this realization the other day, that really what we've done, we went camping this weekend, and that is the extent of what we've done, really. Just mainly chilled at home, not really done too much. And we didn't really like that. We like to be productive in our free time. We like to follow our passions, especially since we're going to really need to go for them soon. They're not going to be things that we can really put off for much longer. Um, oh, that's not who I meant to put that on. But something that's motivated us is that we were sitting down and kind of like, oh boy, oh boy. And we realized part of the problem is that we like to do things in an organized manner. We like it to be kind of scheduled. We like it to be, oh boy, I need to stop doing that. Oh man, that immortality field lasts so long. I thought it'd be dead by the time I, like, got close to killing them. But we like to schedule and be organized and, like, kind of keep track of what we're doing. It makes us less stressed, and it's just kind of satisfying to see afterwards. Oh boy. Ouch. And so when we've been doing this in the past, we haven't really done that. We haven't really been scheduling things. We haven't been very organized about it. We haven't been, like... Yeah, thank you for the charge. And something else we like to do that we haven't before, really, is be kind of thematic with it. Oh, man. And what I mean by that is, like, I guess that's another way to keep it organized. Having kind of a theme to work with. So, like, right now, we both have these kind of challenges that we want to try out, like, almost those 30-day kind of challenges. Not specifically those, but, like, stuff like that. And we found one, or I made one for Brooke actually, and this is how we kind of had this realization that we like to do things this way. Sorry, I am totally focusing right now. And Brooks is like, for photography, so like take pictures of something green, something alive, something that you really feel defines the meaning of life or has like is full of life, stuff like that. And like she feels so much more inspired and motivated to do that now. And so I looked up stuff online to do like a video game challenge, and like a lot of the stuff I saw, one of the first like challenges was oh boy, was to play a game that like is one of the first games you remember playing. And so that like made me think, like, what is a game that is like so early in my life that like it's one of the first that I remember playing. And so we went to V-Stock and Slackers at the mall that's near us, and the game that I thought of that we had on the GameCube, and my brother took the GameCube a while ago and took all the games and stuff with it. A bit of a bitter, you know, a bit bitter about that, but like not really a big deal. I have a GameCube now and I've got fun games for it. But one of the games that I thought of, probably the first one, was the Rocket Power Beach Bandits game. And they actually had that game in Slackers for $8. So, we didn't buy it on the spot then, just because we didn't really, like, want to spend the money we had at that moment, because we kind of wanted to go get dinner somewhere. But we are planning to go back very soon, because she found another game that she had when she was a kid. Oh my gosh, it was Zenyatta play the game. Oh, nice. Nice. Very uncommon to see those. But we are planning to go back and get that, and I'm very excited for that. Also because I've got like a really crappy capture card kind of thing for GameCube, so I can record it. So I'm very excited to do that. It's not going to be very good quality, admittedly, unfortunately, but it's good enough quality. I've recorded things in the past with it, like on our old GameCube and all that stuff, which I really wish I had those games. I miss those games so much. Brooke and I would have so much fun. Oh my gosh. But anyway, sorry. I'm just kind of geeking out about it now. But I'm really looking forward to it. And I feel like that's been a big motivating factor for like getting back into making these videos, making these streams, playing games again, just kind of enjoying it. So I'm very excited about that. Am I still streaming? Okay, good. I couldn't. There weren't really like any indications that I would be, and so I'm like, wait, it didn't pop up and tell me that the stream like went down a while ago, did it? I really hope not. But thankfully, everything is going well. But I'm very excited. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over. It's just one of those things that like, it's what you want to do. It's what I want to do. It's what I like imagined doing anytime I've like thought about doing YouTube. It's really what my goal is, I guess, for this YouTube channel, for our YouTube channel, for my personal like adventure on YouTube or journey. It's what I'm wanting to do. So I'm very excited for it. And another kind of motivating factor for this stream specifically, I was relaxing before I was doing this. This is just a out of the blue, like, was not thinking about doing this really stream. Sorry, it's been a while since I've played Widowmaker, and I don't think I've really played her while talking. So that Lucio is extremely annoying. But I was watching this video on YouTube before. Hi. And it was a video of this guy traveling to different places around the world and trying their food. And like, I've been watching this cooking show on Netflix recently. Oh, hi. On Netflix recently called The Final Plate or something like that, or The Final Table, something like that. And it's really cool because it showcases like almost what I want to do as far as traveling and vlogging for YouTube goes. It's pretty much go around the world, try food, see beautiful places, experience the culture, and share that experience. Because I feel like that's really important when it comes to like being alive. It's just experiencing other people's culture on a much deeper level than you normally get to. Just seeing like videos like that. So I'm very excited to. Oh dang! I'm very excited to be able to make those kinds of videos too. And in order for that to be like truly enjoyed by other people, obviously. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Obviously, we have to become more popular on YouTube and start making. Like, I don't want to say start making money from it because that's not the main goal of this channel. Is not to become rich and famous. It's to really just kind of. It's a career, really. If you think about it, it's a career choice. It's something that we enjoy doing that is also has potential of us making a living from it. And I very much like that. Oh my gosh, come on, dude. Who do you think you are, Diva? Have fun with that. But what I want to do, I guess specifically, and what really motivated me for this, was I saw that YouTube video of the guy going to different places, and I'm like, man, I want to do that. And I started kind of like imagining us going there. And I'm just like, man, that just sounds amazing. That sounds perfect. And we could do it. Anyone can do that, really. Like, anyone has the opportunity. It doesn't really matter, like, your background, where you're from. It doesn't matter, like, what your, like, political choice, what your, you know, anything like that. If you want to work towards a goal, you can do that, specifically. You can work towards the goal. I'm getting, this is really hard to say while playing Overwatch. It's such a fast-paced game. It gets very distracting very quickly. But, like, just having that goal, and, like, obviously there are a lot of times where, like, I think about the difficulty of doing it. Like, we're going to need to work extremely hard for this goal. And, like, I'm ready to work for it. I'm excited to work for it, because working for it is part of the goal. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain exactly how I'm thinking it, but like, it is literally the goal itself. Oh, you are so lucky. That immortality field is so overpowered. I feel like it should tick down faster. But anyways, that's just kind of a monologue about how we've been thinking about YouTube and stuff. That's a fun way to die. I guess to kind of keep talking about that, now that I've got a bit of time to form some thoughts, it's kind of scary. It's kind of hard to think about it. And it's honestly kind of stressful. Because, like, you think about this goal, you see it, you know you want it, you want to strive and work for it. But there's that, like, nagging feeling that it won't be enough. Like, there's that feeling in the back of your throat, in the bottom of your stomach, like, in where your heart is, like, just kind of dropping slowly as you're thinking about it. Where you're just like, is that going to be possible for me? And, like, the answer I come up with always is yes, of course it is. You just have to work for it. And then there's that, like, those follow-up thoughts of that, like, am I going to, though? Am I going to have time to? Am I going to be able to? Like, I'm going to have to get a part-time job, or I'm going to have to get a job to, like, be able to afford an apartment, to live, basically. Am I going to have enough time to work and follow this passion? And again, like, it's going to be a pain. It's not going to be a pretty... It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be something you just waltz into. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, just got off work, I'm coming home feeling energized, motivated, ready to go. And then I'm going to have plenty of time afterwards to spend time with the people I love. And, like, to carry out other hobbies and stuff like that. Like, hello. Hi. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why? Why did you guys do that? Hello? But, in the end, like, it's worth it. There is no, like, possibility of it not being worth it, in my opinion. Like, we're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of time, we're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of energy, money, resources, like, that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's something we're going to have trouble doing, but I feel like it's something that we're going to be capable of doing nonetheless.
Traveling to Horizon
I'm kind of motivating myself right now, and in honestly giving motivation to anyone who sees this as well. Like, there's an overwhelming amount of people saying that you can't, and there's nowhere near enough people being supportive and saying, yeah, that's possible, why not, go for it. Like, I feel like there's like this sad amount of people that just don't really care about what you want, and they're like, success is based on money. Like, it in a lot of people's eyes, success is a measurement of money, or money is a measurement of success, rather. It's like, if you don't make 6 figures, you're not successful in their eyes. And that's really sad, honestly. And I know people very well, actually, who they're not happy like that. They make, 6 figures, they make a lot of money, but they're not quite happy with the job they have. And it's like, for some of them, it's been a job they've had like their entire lives. And so, like, they feel like they can't really just make a switch now, which, in my opinion, you always can. There is always the possibility. Yeah, stop it. But, it is not easy to do. I mean, you're essentially talking about going from making, can I have healing? Please? I have 1 health. I have 1 health. Thank you. But you're going from making a bunch of money to not making too much, but you're also, like, I like to think of it as, like, you're losing money but gaining happiness. And, like, that might not quite be what many people enjoy doing. Like, it's probably not what really... I'm gonna say 70% of people would not prefer it that way, at least at first. But then, like, I feel like those 70% in the latter half of their life is going to regret it. I mean, you're gonna have spent so much time, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, almost 360 days a year, at this place that you're not entirely happy being at. And, like, for what? So that you can have a bunch of money? Like, is that really why you're doing this? Is that your main goal in life? Did you live so you can make a bunch of money? Or are you living because you're alive? Like, I don't know. It's hard to focus and talk about this whilst playing Overwatch, but I guess the moral of the story is that I would rather be happy than rich. And it's that, like, question, would you rather have a bunch of money and be really unhappy, or have not much money and be happy? And I would rather be happy with not much money. Not to say that the career choices we're making can't make as much money, because they can if you work at them. I feel like in a creative career, you have so much potential to make a lot of money. It's just difficult to, and you kind of have to gain a following before you can. Oh boy, that ain't what I meant to do. How am I still alive? I mean, honestly, guys. And I feel like that's like the why would you use that right then? That's the issue of having a creative career. That's the risk of it. That's the stress of it, is that you have to work probably 10 times harder in order to ensure that that career continues to go. And you have to, like, make sure that you're building that following. And in order to do that, you obviously have to... Whoa, you kind of move with it as you jump. That's so weird. I guess, like, you slowly move, but anyway, sorry. Yeah. But, like, for YouTube specifically, you have to gain a bunch of subscribers. You have to make sure you're continuing to provide for that fan base so that they can continue to be there. You know, you're not just gonna, just be able to walk in, walk out, say, okay, I've had enough, and then just continue to, like, make money off of it. And same thing with art. Like, you kind of have to, like, find, like, a gallery or, like, someplace that enjoys your artwork. Oh boy. That enjoys your artwork, and then people who are willing to buy it, people who are willing to sponsor it, to fund it, like, it's hard. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a quick, like, I start working at this job and I'm making $40,000 a year starting off. Like, it's not gonna happen that way. I am so surprised I managed to get away with that the way I did. Like, that is... Wow. How? You guys... I'm baffled. Ouch. But it's less stable, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and that's kind of the scary part, is the fact that, like, we're not entirely sure that the stability is there for it to be possible, but at the same time we know that in order to make the stability be there, we're gonna work for it. Like, we have to work for it. And, like, that can honestly be said about any career, really, but, like, I feel like especially creative ones, in order for you to be successful within a creative career, you have to, like, really, really work at it. And that's not to say that you don't have to work at, like, other careers, but I mean, in order for you to be successful and stay stable with that success, you have to work as hard at the beginning as you are throughout, I think. Like, maybe slightly less. I don't know. I haven't done it. I haven't done it before, but that's just kind of my take on it. Anyways, that's not really what we're doing here, though. We're playing Overwatch. We're experiencing Baptiste. Not firsthand, quite as much as probably expected by the name of the stream, but we're at least seeing him in there. Who voice acts for him? I don't know. I'm gonna check that while we are waiting for a match in Paris to start. And I believe this is an actual match. This isn't like... Sorry, I got distracted. I've also been trying to increase my skill on Zarya. Baptiste voice actor. would be nice if they, like, if you could just search that and there would be an answer. Who is the voice actor? There's pictures of him.
Together we are strong.
I'm not one for standing around. Now, hold on.
Okay, Benz Antoine. I have not heard of him before, but he's doing a fantastic job, and I'm sure he's probably in a lot of stuff that I don't really know about. I'm sure there's, like, people out there who are like, oh my gosh, Benz Antoine voice acts for him? Oh my gosh, he's my favorite voice actor. He's the voice of blah 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 from blah blah blah. It's like, okay, I did not know that. Can I go up here? I'm a maniac in these games. Like, these places are so nice, and then I just go in and destroy everything.
Bad guys.
Oh boy. Someone else step out.
You're covered.
Dang it. As you can tell, I'm not quite quite used to playing Zarya. I am trying to practice her though. I like to see like professional Overwatch players play Zarya. I think it's a pretty cool like style they play her with.
Get in there. That's more like it. Ready for battle.
Totally missed both of those. Oomph. Oh boy. Thank you for the follow-up. Appreciate it.
My will is unbroken.
But anyways, I guess to kind of, I don't know, I've kind of talked about my topics, and I talked about them a lot faster than I thought I would. But I guess another one that I could bring up is food. Like I said, one of the big, like, kind of goals of YouTube is to eventually travel and try foods around the world. Like, just experience places around the world. And, like, that has been made more intense lately. Partially, oh no. Oof, 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 oof. That was a big oofer there. That has been made more intense because recently we went camping together. And we made our own food. And, like, even food just made, like, here in the US, just, like, outside, like, on cast iron, was phenomenally different than, like, anything we're really used to. It's honestly extraordinarily weird. Like, the cast iron pan, the food in it, all of that, like, we made this really good breakfast in our cast iron pan with, like, bacon, eggs, and potatoes. And, like, it just sounds like kind of a normal American breakfast, right? Like, cut up the potatoes into the little home fry, like, shape. I'm salivating at this, by the way, because it was so good. Bacon, eggs, like, it's just kind of a stereotypical breakfast in America, at least. I don't know about, like, other countries, but definitely in America, it is a stereotype. And, oof. some good oofage going on. Ouch. That was a big oof. But sorry, I get so distracted. I get so, like, intensely focused. The food we made while camping was fantastic, and it was so different, and so that's, like, kind of helping to motivate, this, like, thirst to go and experience new cuisine and culture, and, like, these interesting things that, like, we don't normally get to experience, but, like, they're so accessible now. Like, the world is just so accessible. And, oh boy. I'll eat it. And, like, it's just kind of cool. Like, oh, you made such a bad choice. Also, obviously, like I said, I was watching the guy who, like, went around the world and did, like, he tasted a bunch of street vendor foods, and, like, so far I've only seen Japan, like, ones from Japan, but it looked unbelievably fantastic. No, she ate my graviton. It looked unbelievably fantastic, and, like, I just want to do it. I want to do that, and I want to experience that for myself. One thing that... Oh, another thing. Sorry. On the same topic, another, like, thing that has kind of motivated me is that I'm in a Japanese class right now. I'm taking Japanese. I'm learning the language. I'm learning about the culture. I'm enjoying it, like, exponentially. Oh boy. Zoinks. And some of the people in that class I've become pretty good friends with, and we've gone to Japanese restaurants and stuff like that. And Brooke and I have also kind of gone to some restaurants that we've never been to, like Japanese ones. And I've enjoyed trying those new foods, and that's something that I was so bad at as a kid, was trying new food. Oh boy. I am so bad at Zarya. I was so bad at, like, trying new foods when I was younger. I never, like, I was extremely picky. I never really got enjoyment from it. I never would do it, really. But now that I'm older, I'm starting to, like, experience these new flavors, these new, like, cuisines that I've never experienced before. And it's fantastic. It's like exploring the wilderness, you know? It's like when you're really little and you see woods nearby and you're just like, ooh, I wonder what all is there. You know? You're just kind of like just desperately wanting to go see everything that you can possibly see. Oh, well. Come here, guys. And, like, that's kind of how I feel about this new, like, craze of trying new foods and stuff, so. Very exciting. That was kind of a waste of all of our ultimates, but very exciting. It's a wonderful world we live in. Very exciting one. So many new things to do, so many cool things to try, and I'm excited to get out there and try all of them. Plus, traveling is just so much fun. Like, camping was so much fun. And I know that's different than, like, your typical travel. But, it's still fun nonetheless. And, like, I've always liked traveling. I went to Hawaii recently, which for some people might not be that big of a deal, but for someone who lives in, like, the center of the United States and Missouri, that is an extremely different place than here. And, like, the food there was amazing, and, like, just getting to see the culture and the all the cool, like, places and things, like, just extremely cool. Extremely cool. I'm looking forward to going to different countries in the future. Which obviously goes back to the old topic of, like, striving to be great and successful at this. See, how about we change it up a little bit? We've just been playing some, quick play, just playing a boring old Overwatch quick play. How about we find something else? Let's see. How about we do a 4v4 team deathmatch? That sounds like fun to me. I kind of miss when the death matches and elimination and all that stuff were only on specific maps. I think elimination might still be, but the death match used to be too. Excuse me. And I kind of miss that.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Hello there.
But if you guys have any ideas for like a cool theme, like just like something you would like to see us do, like for Brooke it could be art, photography, like anything like that. For me, like gaming, YouTube, Brooke YouTube too, obviously, but like I guess for me I'm just trying to list multiple things and that's not really going well. But like any kind of challenge, or like maybe a game that I think is too scary for me to play, or something like that. Like play a horror game, or play an action game, or like one of your favorite multiplayer games, like fun stuff like that. Like if you have any ideas. Oh boy. Where is she? I just punched a guy by the name of Doomfist. Was not the smartest strategy, but still one that somehow worked. That was Zoinks. Yeah, kind of my fault. I'm not really doing anything. Our Zarya is doing everything for us. It's also kind of been a while since I played McCree. I used to be extremely good at him, but it is showing through that I am not so much anymore now. Play a game that you like, cowboys, or something like that. Play a cowboy game. Oh my goodness, lag. Hi there, friend. Oh man. There's so many of them. They just ganged up on me. No. Ouch. I think I'm doing pretty good. Honestly. Like, I haven't been playing many games recently. Thanks. Really what I've been playing has been exclusively Hitman. And that, I think even that was like a couple weeks ago when I was really playing that. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the Sombra. There she is. Trying to think of what else. I don't think I've really been playing much else. Oh, Switch games. Switch games. That's probably the only thing I've really been playing has been Switch games. Hi, friend. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I was kind of pinned there. Switch games. I've been playing a lot of Mario Party with Brooke on the Switch, and then Super Mario Odyssey. Ouch, jeez, you are surprisingly accurate for an Ash player. Ouch. They are all over the place too. Catching up. Come out, Farah. Stupid Farah. Yeah. Good job, team.
Victory.
I had gold medals before. Oh well. Yeah, look at me. I got to play the game. Oh, that must have been when I was lagging. Because that did not look that way to me before.
Epic. Pure class.
Anyways, I think I'm going to do a couple more matches and then call it a stream. I have no idea how long I've been streaming for. Can I find that out anywhere? I don't think so. I thought it told you somewhere, but I guess not. We're going to play a couple more of this death match because I'm enjoying this. Maybe only one more. Like I said, we are pretty busy people, so like free time does not come very often. But I have been really enjoying doing this in my free time. I think right now Brooke is actually out shopping with her mom. So, you know, a little bit of free time there. Yes, see, I like these maps because you don't ever get to play them for any of the other game modes.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Let's see, who should I play? Who should I play? I would say Baptiste, but absolutely not. Let's play Brig. Do some Brigitte plays.
I will prove myself.
So I'm guessing they're on that side. They are on that side. Oh, my leg. Boom. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. Oh, almost got him. Come here, come here. Hi there. Oh, you got so lucky there. Oh man, that lag. Did you? Oh, holy cow. You guys, do you see this? You know, I feel like I'm doing a lot better than I actually am. Oh, zoinks. Oh, wow, that was real fast. That was a really good play on their behalf. Ouch. Okay, yeah, not doing so hot. Come on.
Feel better soon. You might want to.
Your team has lost the lead.
Dang.
This is not the end of the world.
God, oh my goodness. Okay, I think, yeah, this is definitely the last round. I'm hitting too much lag here. Okay, bye.
Enemy needs 10 kills to win.
He probably... I think what's going on right now is just like server lag. I really... Unfortunately. So it's not really anything we can do about it. Oh, you stupid Zenyatta. Come on. I hate that. I hate that stupid immortality field. It's just too overpowered, honestly. Oh, come on.
This is not the end of the world. Rally to me!
Enemy needs 2 kills.
Oh,
Enemy needs 1 kill.
I feel like we need a switch, but yeah. Oh well. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys did too. And if you want to see more of it, obviously comment, like it. I think it should be automatically uploaded to YouTube after I hit in broadcast or whatever I hit. And I hope you guys really did enjoy it. So have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, whatever time of day it may be for you. Stay safe out there, and goodbye. Thank you very much. Goodbye.